Mulanje District, one woman has even the men running scared, and her name is Senior Chief Chikumbu.
Well, since 2015, she has terminated 2002 marriages and has seen 800 former child brides back to school. Well, she spoke to our correspondent, Sarah Kimani, about the initial opposition she met from the parents who saw marrying off their daughters as an easy way out of poverty, and how she is using education to change long-held beliefs on traditional harmful practices in Malawi. Of course, for SABC, Sarah Kimani reports.
59-year-old Aida Dereza, better known as Senior Chief Chikumbu, confidently shows us around her homestead in Mulanje District, southern Malawi. It is this same confidence that she employs when administering her duties. She had worked as a teacher for just over 20 years, during which time something stood out. Girls were just dropping out of school and the villages were teeming with teenage mothers.
Whilst I was here, I saw a little girls, most girls, so small, going into marriage, and it was paining me. I tried to rescue some whilst I was a teacher, but it didn't work well because I had nothing to back me up, to support me.
In 2009, a call came from the royal family that she needed to take up a new responsibility as a senior chief. She took up the position officially in 2011. She gradually started talking about child marriages, despite stiff resistance from the community, long used to marrying off girls from as early as when they turned 10.
Most of them saying we know poverty. Some was because of peer pressure. Others said it's because of tradition. I said nothing. There's no tradition which encourages this. I'm a historian of culture, but there's no any culture which encourages this. No. I was giving an example of myself. I'm a teacher. Look. You can be a teacher, you can be a nurse, you can be a doctor, you can be a banker when you go to school.
In 2015, Malawi's parliament passed a law forbidding marriage before the age of 18, but she says the fines are not stringent enough.
I don't like them. Because once a girl is married, you see 2,000 kwacha, which is just too little, and I don't like it. We were saying a goat from the family of the boy, family of the girl, and even the group, the village head should pay because he hasn't looked well after his or her subjects.
3 years since she began the battle, she has made huge strides.
There are 2,002 girls, families, those are marriages have ended. So at least about some of them, about 800, they went back to school. They're in school now. So I'm happy about that. And, out of those, I've got some who are in the tertiary, university.
17-year-old Jennifer Phiri, whose name we have changed to protect her identity, is one such beneficiary. Last year, her mother forced her into an arranged marriage, hoping that she could earn some money from marrying her off. Word then got out to secret mothers, a group of women who work with Senior Chief Chikumbu to rescue the girls, and Phiri was saved from the abusive man. She is back to school and slowly adopting to life as a child again.
It was my mom who forced me into marriage because we were too many children in the house. So she told me that if I don't get married, she will chase me out of the house, so I had no option.
To break the cycle of poverty in Malawi, Chief Chikumbu believes the only way out is education.
Don't marry your girls. They are future leaders. They will do something for you and for the nation. And please, if you educate a girl child, you have educated the whole nation.
Although primary school in Malawi is free, the rescued girls add a strain on the family resources, and the chief uses her resources and most recently the support of UN Women to keep them in school. Every year, at least 15 million girls are married before the age of 18 in Africa. In Malawi, one of the poorest countries on the continent, at least 2 out of 5 girls will be married before the age of 18. Now, the government is employing the use of traditional chiefs like Chief Chikumbu to try and convince these girls to get back to school and for men to wait until these girls are well educated before they can marry them. Sarah Kimani, SABC News in Malawi.